Oh yeah. Use the force.
Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Do the baby on a
What happened?
Yeah, good question.
Where does the music go?
Why did it said it ended?
No. The stream ended?
Yep.
No, the stream's still going on. The music, something's going on with the music. Let's try that again. Ready?
Yeah.
Use the force. We gotta use the force, guys.
Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Do the baby on a magic hand dance, baby on a magic hand dance. Feel the energy, feel the force between your hands. Feel the energy, right there where you stand. Let's do the baby on a magic hand dance, 'cause you can dance. Let's do the baby on a magic hand dance, 'cause you can dance with me. Let's feel the force. Feel it, let's feel the force. Come on. Yeah, let's do the baby on a magic hand dance, 'cause you can dance. Do the baby on a magic hand dance, 'cause you can dance. Come on. Feel the force, 'cause you can. Come on. Feel the force. Let's use it. Let's use the force, 'cause you can. Let's use it. Let's use the force.
Super hands.
Hey, fans, how we doing out there? Yeah.
Use the force.
Oh yeah, we can definitely use some for today.
Go. Feel it, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do the baby Yoda magic can dance, 'cause he can dance. Oh yeah, dance with me. That's baby Yoda doing the magic hand dance, 'cause you can dance. Thank you everybody at All for Sci-Fi for inspiring us to do that song.
Yep.
We love doing it every week. I'm your host Eric Walker, and sitting next to me is
Captain Rickster.
the trickster.
Maybe.
well, guys, we had quite a weekend.
Yes, we did.
We're a lot to share with you guys today, so it's gonna be a fun show. Of course, we're broadcasting live from Woodland Hills, California. Today is November 19th. Yes, Captain Rickster, it's November 19th. Yes, I looked at it because I wrote it down. And
something down, right?
that's true. And hey, big talk today about DesignerCon 2022. We went, we saw, we conquered. We got lots of video to share with you guys. Yep. That video will be coming live tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and edit a whole video of DesignerCon. We decided that it was just better to do it that way rather than just do the live stuff, because we're having lots of problems with connecting. And then we actually did connect, and we were showing, it's acted like we were live for 28 minutes. And then I look online, there's no video. So rather than do all this back and forth, what we're going to do is we're going to just have one nice video. Tomorrow night, we'll check your Facebook, check your YouTube channels for the DesignerCon 2022 video. We're going to talk a lot about it today. By the way, here's my latest cap. It's Chewbacca with his family or his elders, and it's a Life Day hat. So happy Life Day. I got that at Disneyland today, which I'm excited about. We got lots of stuff today. We're going to go over stuff we got at DesignerCon as well.
Oh, yes.
But we're on, also on today's show, Captain Rickster, we always do an unboxing, right?
That's right.
So we're going to do an unboxing of this. This is from Disneyland. I got this. It's
Yep.
fresh. It is from Star Wars A New Hope. It is Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader.
Yep.
So that just doesn't look like Alec Guinness to me. I'm sorry.
No.
That doesn't look like Alec Guinness. Even on the back,
Looks
it's
too
like
bold.
that. Does that look like Alec Guinness to you on the back?
Not even.
So I don't know why it doesn't look like Alec Guinness. Maybe somebody knows why. Maybe because maybe they didn't want to pay likeness rights.
Yeah, probably.
You think?
Probably.
Because that does not look like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sorry, it doesn't. But we're gonna unbox this on today's show, so it's gonna be fun. Because we agreed we're gonna do an unboxing on every show.
Yep.
Look at. Are you guys ready for Christmas? This is too cute. Look at. It's an Ewok stocking. Yeah, woo, yeah. Look at it. It's awesome. Check it out, Captain Rickster. And also,
really.
to not be undone is the baby.
Really neat.
It's a stocking of Baby Yoda. So isn't that cute? Look, this is Baby Yoda. We were just doing the baby hand dance, and there's Baby Yoda.
Oh,
that's cute, huh?
That is definitely cute.
And also,
Joy to the Galaxy. Oh yes, Joy to the Galaxy.
Wiki's gonna get really mad if he sees this, but it's a holiday version of Wicket. Hello. And I noticed the hands are wrong on this. Look at that.
Again?
That this is only 2. It's not even 3. This one I can't tell. It looks like it might be 3 because they're holding it. The feet are wrong again. They have 3. They have 3 appendages. You know, not 3 feet, but not 3 toes necessarily. What are they called? Toes?
Yeah, they're called toes.
All your on your feet, they're all called toes.
Yep.
Really? Yep. I didn't know that. But on a hand, it's a thumb, right?
Yep.
Thumb or
hand,
fingers.
thumb.
But they have 1 thumb and 2 fingers.
Yep.
Ewoks have only 3. One's a thumb, and they have 2. It looks like this, kind of like Yoda, right?
Like
and on the feet, it's the same way. So they messed this one up completely, but it is cute, isn't it?
Well, you gotta look at it this way though. He might be wearing a glove, and he may be wearing boots because it's cold. You never know.
That's a good way to look at it, Captain Rickster.
Yep.
And we had a great time at DesignerCon, even though we had technical issues. And you'll get the video tomorrow, like I mentioned. So don't forget, if this is the first time you ever run across our channel at All for Sci-Fi, please hit the subscribe button, because at All for Sci-Fi, we're geeks. We love anything sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, everything related. Plus, we go to these shows like DesignerCon. So our video for DesignerCon, it's going to be a long video, but it's fun.
Oh, yes.
We went all the way around. That'll be live tomorrow, but we're going to discuss it today. One of the things we got at DesignerCon was this. It's Boba Fett. And it's not fan-made, but the thing about DesignerCon is it's fan-inspired, fan-made by talented toy artists. And this was done by Horsey Boo, which is Dollar Slice's wife.
Yep.
Wonderful lady. She's very talented artist. So I want to open it without messing it up too much. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. She's very talented. Here's a picture of it. I'm going to take it out right now. Well, that's a drawing she did. Oh, she signed it.
Yeah, signed it.
That's awesome. See how talented she is? Yep. Thank you.
Very talented.
Wow, she's great. I did not know I was going to get a signature. Thank you. So, hold this for me, please. I take it out.
No problem.
But it has its helmet. It's her version of Boba Fett, and it looks a lot like Boba Fett now. The face sculpt looks a lot like Tamora Morrison now. But it's her take on it, like, ooh, I'm Boba Fett. But that's cool. Look at it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Does it have the head? I want to show the head.
We
all know what the head. The head.
Hey, the head's already on it.
Yeah, he's got his head on, but it came with everything. It came with the jetpack.
Yep.
So it has all the pieces. Well, he's got a really nice gun, actually. So this is her name. She goes by the name Horsey Boo.
Yep.
Horsey Boo. So. And see how they wrap this up, but this is a custom made one. She's selling this for only $150.
Yeah, it's only 20 of them made.
Yeah, so it's very limited. They will be there at DesignerCon tomorrow. So if you guys, anybody's going to DesignerCon tomorrow, look up Slice City. What was it? Rebels.
Slice City Rebels. Yes.
I think that was what it was called. Hold on a second. The helmet's right here. But it's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love Boba Fett? Wouldn't it be great if we could get all the Boba Fetts to sign us?
Oh yes, that would be neat.
Like sign at different spots, like they get Daniel Logan and Mark Austin and all the rest of them to sign it. Could happen. They were just at CapitolaCon.
Yeah.
5 of them. Okay, and go ahead, Captain Rickster. Captain Rickster wants to go ahead and share. Go ahead, Captain Rickster.
I got something too from Dollar Slice, my friend. This is called the Fetus. A little toy down there.
Wow.
It's really nice. So I got this one from him.
That's
and
awesome.
I picked this one up here too. This is signed and autographed by the designer and the maker. And it's number 49 in the box. So
oh man.
Yes, which is cool.
You
so
know,
this is what it is.
You know who would like that?
Oh, yeah, I know definitely who would like.
Mike would love
Mike,
that.
yes.
We should give that to him.
Oh.
We should. I would, if I had saw it, I would have bought another one for him.
They had more there. But those two things.
Look at that gun. That's a great. God, everything's quality. You hold it in your.
That's what I got there. Well, actually, I got a couple keychains too.
These are handmade. That's why they're so awesome. The quality. It's not like which. It's not that what Hasbro or the other toy manufacturers. It's not that they're not making great things. They are.
Yeah.
But this feels. You hold it in your hand and it's heavy, and it feels like an awesome. You know. Oh look, Darth Sidious is here. Hey Darth Sidious, say hi to Darth. Hey Darth, what did he say?
How you doing, Darth?
Designer Con was good. We had a lot of issues with the video. We were walking around streaming live for 30 minutes. So what we decided to do after that happened is we just walked around and took tons of video.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna edit between tonight and tomorrow night. I'll have the video uploaded of Designer Con. Yeah. We got plenty of footage. Oh my goodness, it was great. It was great. You're asking how it was.
Really great.
Oh man, it was just marvelous. All the great stuff with Godzilla stuff and
a lot of Godzilla
and you know, He-Man stuff, and plus stuff like we're sharing now. This is by Horsey Boo, but this is her version of Boba Fett. You know, and the sculpt looks funny too. It kind of reminds you a little bit of Tamara Morrison too. So I mean, it feels heavy. Oh, here's the jetpack.
Yep.
So it goes on. I mean, she nailed it.
Oh, yeah, she made this one perfect.
She just absolutely nailed it. See, it goes on the back, but it just feels heavy and it feels big.
Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah,
and it just feels like love and quality, and it's just awesome. I love it. I would like her to do. She needs to do Mace. I would like Mace to be done like this. I'm gonna talk to her.
You see what Darth said?
What?
Was that the Suck Lord Stormtrooper?
Is that what you bought?
That's what I bought.
Yeah, that was the Suck Lord.
Number 49.
Number 49. I was telling Captain Rickster we ought to give that to Mike.
Somebody we know, yes.
And today's show, we're going to go ahead and open this. So we've been doing a lot of sharing, talking about Designer Con. Showed this. Oh, more stuff from Designer Con. There is a lady we met.
Oh yes.
It'd be in the video. So tomorrow you'll see it in the video. But she took everybody's favorite Baby Yoda, since we've been talking about Baby Yoda a lot, and did the whole thing about Designer Con is it's like these mashups of different characters. Like they have Droid Cop, which is RoboCop with a R2D2. So it's Droid Cop. Different matchup. But in the Star Wars universe, she took everybody's new favorite. Who? Captain Rickster?
Baby Grogu.
Baby Yoda, Baby Grogu. And she started, what would Baby Yoda look like as an Ewok?
Yeah.
So that's Grogu as an Ewok.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then she did, and I bought these from her because they're so unique. Here is Baby Grogu as a Mandalorian, his daddy.
Yep.
So that's what he'd look like if he dressed for as a Mandalorian for Halloween.
I got that I got the keychain on that one.
And this was one of my favorites. This is Grogu if Grogu was Thrawn. Ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Admiral Grogu Thrawn. That's cool. And then, of course, other ones like here's what if Grogu was BB-8?
Yeah.
The droid. What if Grogu was Sabine? What if Grogu was, of course, Ahsoka Tano?
Mm-hmm.
This lady is a really talented designer. Actually, her card was in here. Her name is Ashley Thompson. Bad Ashy Design.
Mm-hmm.
So her website is BAD. Let me show her card. I want everybody to go check her out.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good.
So if you could read that.
Backwards.
Well,
upside down.
It is www.badashe.design. Badashy.design. Wonderful work. It was a pleasure meeting you, by the way, as well. Her friend also does pins as well. And it says Hans Pins. I got some of her stuff too. I got she did some bigger ones. Like here's Ahsoka. And I did a Lothcat pin.
Yeah.
She did the Lothcat pins. Neat. So I got a couple from her friend as well. This is a neat design too. So talent. This is why I love Designer Con, because we get stuff. Talented people. We get stuff we never thought we'd get like this. Grogu as everybody else. I mean, she had everything with Grogu.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she had Grogu as Darth Vader. I mean, I go on and on and on. Almost
about 60 pins.
Yeah, Grogu as everybody, pretty much. But it was great.
She even had Grogu as Darth Vader. I got the keychain of that one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no. So yeah, guys, love Designer Con. You guys try to check it out. Next year, Designer Con is going to be in December.
Yes.
So it's not going to be in November. It's going to be December 15th, on the weekend of December 15th. Mm-hmm. So
2023.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Darth is saying looks like you both got a good variety. Looking forward to seeing those booths. Yes, you will see her. We went to her booth as well in the video. Went through the Mondo booth, went through all the big ones, the big wigs. It was fun. Also for Life Day, by the way, happy Life Day again, everybody.
Yes, really happy Life Day.
We got this Chewbacca celebrating Life Day.
Yep.
So, and I got the hat, and I got some other stuff I showed you, the Ewok ugly stuff for Christmas.
Yep.
Which is fun. So yeah, it was just, I'm glad we got back though, so we could do our show. I love being here with you guys every week, and I'm glad we got back enough time to do the show.
Oh yeah.
Since we had so many technical issues with live streaming, we're going to try to figure that out in the future, because we got LA Comic Con coming up here real soon.
Yes.
We're going to try to get that fixed by LA Comic Con and do some test runs. Captain Rickster and I could go around doing some tests or something like that. So, that's it. Basically it. What else is coming up this week, Captain Rickster? Any new announcements?
No.
Nothing new coming out?
Nothing new until, we got Avatar coming out.
We got Avatar coming out, right?
That's next month. And then in February, we got Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantum.
That's in February, yeah.
It's February next year.
What else Star Wars-wise? Well, we got next week, we got the finale of Star Wars Andor.
That's right.
Can't wait to see that. And we're going to talk about Star Wars Andor and Star Trek Prodigy on today's show. We're going to review those. Just an exciting time to be with you guys, and it's a lot of fun during the holidays. And we're also going to do this unboxing as well of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader from Star Wars: A New Hope. Yeah, see how heavy even that feels.
That is definitely
everything. Heavy. Feel this. It feels like a heavy toy, like they did, not cheap plastic.
It's definitely heavy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Great job. Okay, let's get started. What do you want to do first? Prodigy or Star Wars Andor?
Let's do Prodigy.
All right, guys. As you know, at All First Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. If it's 3 stars or less, we do not recommend it. It's no go. This week's episode of Star Trek Prodigy. This episode was called "All the World's a Stage."
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and get us. There we go. Sorry about that. Turned myself off. Okay, so
Well, that's the first.
turn myself off. So okay, the official. I like this episode. These episodes are getting really. To me, they feel. I almost feel like they're not like they're live action. They're so good here recently.
Oh yeah.
So this week's episode of Star Trek Prodigy, All the World's a Stage, gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of 4.65 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm giving it 4.75.
Ooh,
I liked it that much.
okay. I'm just trying to reserve it in case they have the 5-star coming up here.
I am too. I'm not trying to get up in
But I mean, they are just. I mean, I was worried about this show because it's made by Nickelodeon, right? And it's supposed to be a kids show.
Yeah.
But it's getting better and better as we go along. I mean, the stuff that's happening now with, they're afraid to give the ship back because it's going to damage the Federation.
Mm-hmm.
So they're running. It's just a great episode.
Yeah.
They decide at the beginning of this episode, they're going to go ahead and bury the protostar.
Yep.
Because they're worried that it could hurt the Federation, and they're going to go try to find a way to get to Starfleet and tell them what's going on first.
Yep.
It's kind of for kids.
For kids, a little tricky. But
no, for kids, that's a very adult move.
Yeah.
I was going to say
it is a very adult move. You hide something, you go tell the person how bad it's going to be.
Right.
And have an adult make a decision what they're going to do with it.
Right. So, and after they bury it, they go over to this port that they're try to get a ride off of to go to the Federation. And while they're there, guess who shows up anyway? Captain Admiral Janeway.
Yep.
And everybody else.
Yep.
And then they start chasing them, and then they shoot at them. What happened right at the end? Because I think I fell asleep.
Oh, they got in the ship and took off. And she said something. I can't remember the exact words, but she says, "Rats."
Janeway?
Yeah, but doesn't it say rats? She said something else. I'm just gonna say she said rats
because
they got away. But she followed them.
Right.
And then at the very end,
they shot. I remember they shot him.
The craft,
the protostar. Yeah.
Protostar.
Mm-hmm.
But the protostar still took off somehow. He wasn't crippled.
Interesting. Yeah. I missed that part right at the end.
Because she was afraid they found her dad, and her dad's on that ship.
Oh, her dad is on that ship.
Yeah.
She found out that the dad was on the ship.
Yeah, well, they told him.
Right.
And,
right.
No, that's my dad on that ship.
Oh, and Janeway didn't seem like she wanted to kill them because she could tell they're kids.
Yeah.
So
kids.
she seems like,
because
what are these kids doing?
The one witness they had trying to say they're a bunch of marauders.
That's right.
Tough guys.
Oh yeah, the guy that was part of that deep space station or whatever that he was trying to act. Oh, he was like exaggerating like crazy. Like, oh, they were huge, they were big. I couldn't take care of it. And then later it turns out to be kids.
Yes.
So he turned out to be a liar. Ha. Yeah. I can't wait to see what goes off the rest of these episodes. We got some other Star Trek stuff coming up, I think, soon.
Bad Batch should be coming out soon.
Well, no, Bad Batch is Star Wars, but I'm talking about Star Trek.
Star Trek? Yeah.
We got
Picard's
coming. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think that's next, Picard.
Yeah, I think next is Picard.
And then we'll get Discovery, and then we'll get Strange New Worlds as well.
Right.
Oh, that's a movie that's coming out. We didn't. That's something that the cartoon's coming out.
A Strange New World.
Yeah.
That's Disney.
It's still sci-fi. We're gonna cover it.
Yeah, it's definitely sci-fi. Yeah.
Right. It looked interesting too. It was Pixar, right?
Yeah, it's Pixar putting this one out.
Yeah, so that looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what else? Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then they got away, and we got to see what's going to happen on the next episode. Yeah. But like I said, Star Trek Prodigy is getting better and better. The writing's really good. Of course, the acting's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a great cast of actors. Even our guy that does all the Bad Batch voices,
he's there.
Is D. Bradley Baker's in it as well. So it's. Plus John Noble, who's a very well-known actor from Fringe and all those other TV shows. He's in it. He plays the father.
Right, yeah, he plays the father.
And I know John Noble. We were possibly were going to work on a project years ago. Really great guy. So I'm happy to see he's still doing really well. What else? Okay, that's about it pretty much for that episode. So again, it's a short episode. It's not like long like Andor. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about
Andor's not that long.
Well, I mean, it's Andor is a certain length of right. So
we want a long episode. Go to
true.
Peripheral. Those episodes are long.
Yeah,
and they're great because they're every Friday night.
I gotta go get something to open this a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do this next and open this up, guys. Give me 1 second, Captain. Make sure you go ahead and talk while I get this ready.
Oh, he wants me to talk now.
Just for a minute.
Okay, let me see. What can I think? Oh well, I had a great week. This week, everything was doing good and fine. It's been windy down here. It's even windy today. We went out on a few road trips this week to a few customers. We're selling windows and stuff, and we've got really good this month. It's actually the next month is going to be the slowest month of the whole year, because you got holidays. You got Thanksgiving already coming up, and you got Christmas and New Year's, and so people are gonna kind of slow down because they're not gonna have enough money to buy windows. They got to buy stuff for the kids and other family members and stuff like that. So we understand that part. Then I'll pick that back up in January, but it really gets going back good right after taxes, which is really good for a lot of us, a lot of people who are in the window industry. But yeah, it's been a great week. So we all have had fun.
Yes, we have. We have. All right, guys. Sorry about that, but okay, let's go ahead and do the unboxing of this bad boy. Okay, make it so I could see it better. Okay, so this is what we're unboxing. It's the Black Series 6-inch from Star Wars. Yeah, go ahead.
New Hope.
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. The box says, actually, it kind of explains it. It says it's concept Darth Vader and concept Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Concept art.
From concept art, probably from Ralph McQuarrie or something like that.
Yeah,
it does say that. I should continue reading first, right? It says Ralph McQuarrie's contribution to the look and feel of Star Wars Galaxy is immense. Really, we're just talking about that, and we're going to talk about that in Star Wars Andor, how they're using a ship that was one of his that just finally was used for the first time in 40-something years. They used one of his ships, which Lutheran got away from that was trying to stop him. So yeah, he says it's immense. His unique style provided a visual language and guide to the saga's costume designers, set builders, location scouts, and model makers, and laid the groundwork for a consistent Star Wars aesthetic that is still seen and felt today. McQuarrie's work has and will continue to inspire artists and fans around the world for years to come. What a beautiful tribute. Yes. What a beautiful writing. It says that on the back here. But now I understand. Earlier I was talking, mumbling, and I should have read the thing to see what it was. So, my name is Slim Shady. No. Here it is. Yeah, and I get it. This does look like the concept Vader, because he drew the concept Vader a lot. And it would have been cool if Obi-Wan looked like that. Okay, again, here it is outside the box. It's kind of it's not black. It's kind of like a very dark. Ooh, it's cloth goods for the cape and his other part, but it's kind of has a bluish.
Cape, yeah, bluish tint to him.
Well, even this has a bluish tint to it. Yeah. The cape more so, but all of it has kind of a dark blue tint to it. But the cape it's not vinyl; it's cloth goods.
Yeah, cool.
Even this is cloth too. This is cloth. This is cloth. That is awesome. Does this come off? No. It does turn. Well, check the articulation. Very smooth. Nice. Just checking the joints. That's a little stiff, but the arm movements are really, really nice. Let's try the legs. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, really nice here
Mm-hmm.
on his shoes. Really nice ball joints. Really
Well done.
well done. It is. It's a nice piece. Here, Captain Rickster. Hold on. Let me bring you up here on the screen. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, this is definitely nice. Yes, love that cloth. Love his dress. Kind of cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, everything's good. Knees a little stiff, but it's okay.
Well, we know a green leader taught us to put a and water, hot warm water and soap. Oh, look at his lightsabers is very plain. Both of them, both lightsabers look exactly the same for both. Here's the lightsaber.
Oh okay. Oh hey, nice. Oh, different one. Got a little bubble down here below. Cool.
Sorry, this thing won't come out.
It's making noise.
I hate it when these things make noise. But here is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Old Ben.
Yeah, that's all been all right.
Yeah, he looks old. He almost looks like Patrick Stewart a little bit.
Almost, huh? I mean, Alvin Guinness had more hair.
He did. It's like my relative, right?
Yeah.
No hair.
Kinda looks like
We
you.
all have no hair.
Kind of looks like you.
Yeah, maybe.
Take off the hat. No, they,
Hey, you know what? Bald men
yeah, totally bald.
are sexier. Ask my wife. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Interesting the way this moves. Kind of moves. Wow,
Yeah, really.
it's got really good movement. Well, sorry guys, but this like turns. It's exorcism. It's
Yeah.
like backwards. Now this on the other hand is not cloth goods. This is all vinyl.
Oh, too bad.
So
Should be cloth.
yeah, it's not like Darth Vader. This is all vinyl. Even this front part, all of it's vinyl. Interesting. Everything's kind of very rigid on this thing here. I'm not going to give you the lightsaber. It's the same exact lightsaber. For some reason, it's exactly the same lightsaber. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, it moves up and down. Whitey moves good.
Darth Sidious is saying they did a whole series of figures based off the McQuarrie sketches.
Yeah.
They're from the Art of New Hope book. They're originally 3 and 1/4. Oh, they were 3 1/4 scale.
Interesting. Cool.
The Black Series is getting all the coverage now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's nice though. I'm glad that it's in a bigger scale though. Than the 3/4 scale. Not that I don't dislike 3/4 scale, but I like 6-inch. But here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Use the Force. I will become more powerful. If you strike me down, now, I will become more powerful. No, you won't. You will die.
Wait a minute. Gotta use the lightsaber.
What do you think about having Qui-Gon Jinn in season 2 of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Hopefully we get one, but I can't wait to see if they have some great training stuff with Qui-Gon Jinn. That would be awesome. These are great figures. At All for Sci-Fi, we do have a rating system too, just like we do with the movie reviews. Okay, it's 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend buying the toy or purchasing it. I'm gonna give these. It's a double figured box. But I'm gonna rate it as one toy because it came in one box. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it I like this. I'm gonna give it 4.75 stars. I took 1/4 stars off only because I don't like the fact that this is vinyl. They should have done cloth here. I would have given it 5 stars if this was cloth as well.
Yep.
Other than that, 4.75. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'll do the same on this one. 4.75. I
Okay.
like it.
It's really nice, guys. It's really nice.
Yeah. No, I love Vader's cape. That's for sure.
Yeah, the
sure.
cloth, the cloth. He's talking about the cloth here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just if they had done that with the cape on
yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
It would have been perfect.
because he's wearing this, Jedi robes. If they would have done that,
Classic Jedi robe.
they'd have done that on him. 5 stars down the line.
Easy.
And I encourage you to re-release it with cloth, maybe in another version of it. Okay, so
that was good.
Did McQuarrie do the concept art for the Ewok movies? I don't think he was involved. I know he was involved with the original trilogy. I never saw any artwork that he did for the Ewok movies. I know that, of course, Drew Struzan did lots of different stuff, but that's not. I did see storyboards, but I think Joe Johnston did all the storyboards. If you look it up, he might be able to do something.
Wasn't McQuarrie fired?
Was he ever fired from George Lucas?
I think so, because he wasn't in the second. He didn't do the second movie. He only did the first movie.
Okay, I didn't know that. This is first I've heard that he was fired.
Well,
I know a guy was fired in the special effects department.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that guy?
Well, actually, he ran everything.
No, that's not Ralph McQuarrie. McQuarrie's an artist. You're talking about the special effects guy that got fired, and when they moved he worked for ILM.
Yeah.
And he didn't get, well, it's the same thing as getting fired, but he didn't get asked to move up north with them.
Right.
And they didn't take him. They didn't use him on the rest of it. When
they left him there.
And he was a scapegoat. Somebody had to, get hit with it. But later, I think Lucas regretted that and realized that he set all this up, made it happen in motion, and they were just growing pains. They were just growing pains because they had to get all the equipment, and then they used it, and it was great. But it wasn't for him. We wouldn't have Star Wars.
That's true, because he's the one really got Star Wars.
He developed all that stuff. He did the original shots. He developed all the technology, all those cameras, everything to do all the special effects.
Yep.
I want to say his name is John Dykstra.
Yeah,
but I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure if that's his name, because it's been a while. But no, I don't think McQuarrie did any concept that I know of the Ewok movies. I do know there were storyboards that Joe Johnston did. So maybe one day Joe Johnston could release something.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about, speaking of that, let's go ahead and get started on Andor. Star Wars Andor.
Yep.
This week's episode of Andor is called Daughter of Ferrix?
Yeah, Daughter of Ferrix.
Daughter of Ferrix, yes. And it's because a bad event happened in this, and we're all sad. Let's go ahead and give the official rating. All for sci-fi. We have, of course, 0 to 5 stars, 3 stars. Don't do it. This week's episode of Star Wars Andor gets, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I want to reserve some in case I get another 5-star. It was good. It was good. It was, what do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm going to give it a 4.60.
Ooh, okay. A little bit better.
Yes.
Like on the other one.
This actually was pretty,
he just doesn't
really
want
good.
the boom thing.
What? Oh.
Nothing.
Did you look at action?
Didn't want the violence.
This one was really good. I mean, I really enjoyed this one.
Well, I mean, yeah, the last episode had really great dialogue in it.
Yeah.
This one had great dialogue. The guy who's writing this, and I think it's Tony Gilroy's brother or some relatives writing this with him.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Brilliant
Yeah,
writer.
brilliant, yeah.
I mean, light years ahead of all the writing we've had for Star Wars, and people are saying it that this is like the Shakespeare of Star Wars. It's just awesome. And again, the movie takes off. The show starts with him. They're on a cliff or something like that, and they're trying not to get found.
Yep.
And caught, and then they go try to steal someone's one of the inhabitants' ship, and then they got caught anyway.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then they let him go because they didn't like the Empire.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. What else?
Then they finally got a ride to some station so they can get off the planet or something like that.
Well, they got those guys to let them to go. They got them to take them off the planet. But other things that happened in this episode, of course, the big thing was Cassian's mother died.
Yes. unfortunately.
And that's why the episode's called Daughter of Ferrix, because she is a daughter of Ferrix, so they have to perform this. They have these rituals and ceremonies when you die that you have to perform.
Yep.
So they're expecting Cassian to show up. So
yeah.
He's so good at hiding, he'll show up anyway, and you won't know it.
Oh, of course.
So, and Lutheran went to Saul Guerrera and told him that he's going to let Krieger, let him and 20 men, go or whatever. He went to go stop Saul Guerrera from also getting involved, so he wouldn't get caught and get killed and be set up in this trap, because he's got someone on the inside, and that's why he knows everything that's going on. And Saul Guerrera, boy, was he like, he wanted to kill him or he wanted to do something. He was like,
he did.
But I think he gets Lutheran. I think he understands Lutheran. I think he understands that, and he goes, let's just call it war.
Yeah.
You're right, Saul Guerrera. That's what this is all about, war. So.
And then Lutheran's partner, what's her name?
The woman?
The woman, yeah, she's in big trouble money-wise. And
that's Mon Martha.
Yeah, Mon Martha, yeah.
And her daughter and her sisters are trying to help her, and then her daughter might have to go get married to this other guy with the banking problem.
Yep.
It's some really good creative writing. It's
arranged marriages there,
Hey, sometimes they could work out. It depends on the marriage, but I mean, it is an old custom.
Very old. There's still certain countries that still do it here in America, in the world.
Well, I mean, in my wife's family, I couldn't marry her if her parents didn't approve me. They had to approve me.
Well, that's approving. I'm saying
arranged. Yeah, marriage. That's even more.
Totally different.
Well, I mean, it isn't that as much difference you think. That was my relationship with my wife. I married her based on an arrangement, and we agreed to get married before we even met each other. So it is kind of arranged marriage, and it worked.
Yeah, well, you have a shotgun behind you, so.
Yeah.
What? You want to do what now?
Hey, Blue Harvest Toys, welcome.
Hey, Blue Harvest.
We're wrapping up. Our review of Star Wars Andor right now.
Yeah.
So gave it a 4 point. You gave it 4.6. I gave it 4.50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. And tomorrow we went to Designer Con in Anaheim. It's where they do all these different toys. Like this is someone's version of Boba Fett that I got there. So tomorrow we're gonna upload our video for Designer Con. It's in Anaheim, so expect that tomorrow night. So, Garcidia says he likes how they're establishing different Rebel cells, just like they did in Rebels anime. Yes, I like that too. I think
no major alliances built yet. No, not yet.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. And we're now getting to see what happened in the original trilogy, but that was already established.
Yeah,
now we're seeing how it started, which is great.
So
never thought I'd see that. That's for sure.
Probably the next season, season 2, will probably figure out if there are going to be any major alliances yet or not. Maybe we'll see.
I really hope Star Wars Andor gets a season 2. It's brilliant writing. Star Wars fans were loving it. So Kathleen Kennedy, green light season 2, please.
Yes,
of course, we can't wait. Of course, we can't wait to see Mandalorian season 3.
Oh yes,
excited to see that and all this other stuff. And I was also sharing about how, at Designer Con they do mashups. Like this one lady was doing all these. What if Grogu was Ahsoka Tano? What if Grogu was Sabine? Or what if Grogu was Thrawn? Or the Mandalorian, like his dad? Or what if Grogu was an Ewok? So that's Grogu as an Ewok.
Yep.
Almost looks like an Ewok, doesn't he? Interesting. Okay, and that was you could check her out if you guys like any of this. It's Bad Ashy Design, which is BADASHE design.design if you want to check her out on the internet. Okay, so Okay, so next week we got the finale of Star Wars Andor.
Yep.
We got Star Trek Prodigy. What do we have anything else coming up in this next week? We are watching The Peripheral
Yes.
on for Amazon Prime. We're not going to review that until we have the whole season to review because we are reviewing all this other stuff that's weekly. But that's the thing we're watching right now. So I recommend everybody go watch The Peripheral on Amazon Prime.
It's on my episode 6 right now.
It's a good show.
Oh, very good.
I'm impressed. What about Lutheran ship? Oh, that's another thing we didn't talk about.
Talk about that one.
Lutheran ship. They're in a dogfight, and it did that laser thing and started cutting up the TIE fighters.
Yep. I was
like freaking
awesome.
out. Like, what did I just see? Lasers come out of that thing, and it's like, like chopping through those TIE fighters like butter.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
And you told me about that. You told me about that ship.
Oh, and the ship that he disabled was an original Ralph McQuarrie design that George Lucas never used.
Yeah.
It's a ship that we've had designs for 40 years, and it was never used.
Mm-hmm.
What a show that has all this in it.
Yes.
And more. It's given us, it's not giving us fan service, but it is. It gives us a little bit of Easter egg here, a little bit of Easter egg here, there, but without dropping it on our head.
Yes.
It's more focused on good storytelling, which is what you need to do in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars has it, guys. It's such a broad universe. There's so much material. I know people joked and made jokes when Kathleen Kennedy acted like, well, about this material that they needed, like they didn't have enough material. We know it. There's plenty.
There's tons of material.
But what she probably meant was the writers need to develop the material or something like that. And it was taken out of context. She knows about the expanded universe. She knows about the Ewok movies. So, shout out to Kathleen Kennedy. Let's make an Ewok series.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get that going. That's next.
Yep.
Let's try to make that happen. Unless you're already doing it.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. If you are, great. That would be awesome. But, what did we forget to talk about, Captain Mixter? November 30th is the Willow series.
Oh, yes. That's coming out. Yeah.
So since we're bringing it up, the Willow series, and that looks great, too.
Yes,
also this week, the new Indiana Jones 5 pictures from Empire Magazine came out.
Oh, yes.
The exclusive. So I think that's great, though, Darth, that they're being smart. Like you said, they're smart. They're not to not waste any of McQuarrie's design. They're adding richness. They are adding richness to well said. And they are, just like the writing on his box so eloquently pointed out, that his work will continue to inspire artists and fans around the world for years to come.
Oh, yes.
So I'm glad that they're doing that. So there you go. There's the Star Wars Andor 1. Can't wait to see the finale, and then can't wait to drive right the weekend after that into Willow.
Yep.
We got Avatar, the sequel, Way of Water, coming out. I wrote a song for the first Avatar called the song's called Pandora, like where they're from. So it's on my Universal Delight album. So if you guys care to take a listen, go type in Eric Walker Pandora. It's on my Universal Delight album. If anybody could play that for James Cameron, if you want it, you could have it. So can't wait to see Avatar.
I can't wait to see Avatar too.
What a brilliant filmmaker James Cameron is. Okay, guys, that's about it.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Thank you guys for joining us for Sci-Fi. It's been a great week again. We're a little tired. You could probably tell by how we're not as energetic as we usually are, because we were working all weekend at DesignerCon. We'll bring you that video tomorrow night, so look for the DesignerCon 2022 video. It's gonna be a fun video. We walked all around.
Oh, yeah.
As we say at All for Sci-Fi, do one act of kindness this week. It helps make the world a better place. It doesn't have to be giving money. It doesn't have to be doing physical labor. You could pick up the phone and say hello to someone who you haven't talked to in 10 years. It might make their day, might make their week, it might make their year. And if you haven't talked to them in a decade, it might make their decade.
That's right.
Do it. I encourage you to reach out to someone who you haven't talked to in a long time. Rekindle those friendships. They're important. May the force be with you always. Live long and prosper.
Oh yes.
God bless you guys.
Lyle, I always say, have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your work week next week. Come back and see us on next Saturday because it's gonna be a lot of fun again, and we will be a little more energetic.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna get there, guys.
Yes, we are.
But you know, we're here to enjoy, and remember to use the force.
You take care also.
Take care, everybody.